Lanham Music is a locally owned shop in St. Joseph, Missouri that is home to all things music. The store has been open since 1978 and offers everything from music lessons, retail, band instrument rental, and even sound system setups. I could spend days learning everything it takes to make Lanham Music as successful as it is. But a key service that Lanham offers is instrument repair. Resident expert Larry Gerhardt will be testing my skills today to see if I could be his next instrument repair apprentice. Hey Larry, how's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing, Jackson?
Doing good today.
Good.
So, what does a normal day at Lanham Music look like for you here?
For me, I usually get in a little before we open, look at the instruments that have come in the night before, after I've left, and see what needs to be done, call estimates, and then just get to working on repairing the instruments.
All right. I know we're going to be looking at a lot of instruments back in the shop today. What do you think is going to be the hardest one for me to work on?
Probably what we call a standard slide restoration, getting a trombone hand slides to working properly. There's a lot of things about them that have to be just right to make them work.
And what's the first thing we're going to work on today?
Recorking a clarinet tenon.
Okay, sounds good. Let's head back to the shop and get going.
Okay. What we're going to do right now is replace a tenon cork on a clarinet. We'll start with a cork that's a little bit too thick and then sand it down.
Gotcha. You said this was a pretty common occurrence. How many of these do you think you see in like a month?
Per month, probably 75 to 100. It's one of those things I do so many of, I never really think about what I'm doing. After enough years of doing this, it's just kind of as automatic.
So then how many years would you say you've been doing instrument repair then?
This December, here another 2 months, it'll be 49 years.
49.
Oh, it's fulfilling. I like doing it, and it's not very physically demanding.
So doing this, I see you have to have very steady and stable hands so as not to screw anything up.
That helps. Or you could end up doing it more than once. So we're gonna sand this down to where it fits just the way we want it to, and then put cork grease on it. So we're gonna go over to the drill press, and we'll leave the key work here, and we'll put that on afterwards, make sure everything fits right.
Sounds good.
And we'd like to get a little bit of a rollover, a little taper at this on the top side and the bottom side, so it doesn't have a straight edge that might get caught and tear it. Okay, I think once we get some cork grease on that now, it's going to be just fine.
So this is very clearly very specialized work.
We've got a lot of special tools for this, and for cutting it and dimensioning it and sanding it, and it can be done without that. I learned to do it without that, but we have pretty much everything that you can imagine, everything available in the industry, just to make the work go a little bit quicker. Quick doesn't matter if it's not proper, but we're able to do both.
So why is it so important that someone would come here to a specialized shop rather than try to go a really cheap route or do it themselves?
There's always someone willing to do it cheaper. And there are plenty of people that do very good jobs, a job of repair. But there are plenty of people that don't. You just have to search out the ones that do. We've developed a good reputation. I get horns shipped to me from around the country and even out of the country. When I feel real confident about my repair, especially when we have symphony players come in with $20,000 flutes and, that need work on them, and they trust you with it time after time. But that's the fit of it.
Looks good, yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready to try. I remember the first step is take off all these keys.
Yeah, any of the keys that are in the way.
All right, so all these keys.
Oh no. Yeah.
Back here, gonna put some grease on here. How do you know when you have too much grease? Is that too much? Might be a little.
That's a weak supply here. That went quicker than I thought.
Quicker than I thought too.
Another real common procedure that we do here in the shop a lot is getting the hand slide working on trombone like it should, like it was new or better than new. We've already ultrasonic cleaned this because we have to get all the corrosion out before we can use any tools inside it. We want to now get work on one inner and outer tube and get it right, and then work on the other inner and outer tube and get that to where it works smooth, and then get all the spacing and how they lay corrected on it.
Do you have an instrument that you're like, this is like the best instrument that I like fixing?
I like working on flutes.
Flutes?
I mean, I like just everything in general on instrument repair, but yeah, I like flutes. And this expands down here as you turn this, so you can get in behind a dent and push it out. I got one for you.
Okay. Okay, so gotta look at, see how straight it is. Oh yeah,
Go past
much
there,
better.
right?
Yep.
We just end up doing some polishing on both of those where we soldered. You're good. You're
Thank
hired.
you. Yeah, all right. Start Monday.
Another real common repair that we see in the shop, do a lot of pad replacements on woodwind instruments. We're going to be working on a flute right now. So we're going to see what thickness that pad is. About 91 thousandths thick. On flutes like this, a student line flute and a forgiving pad, there isn't any real exact. It's got to be, exactly this or that. But you do have to get close.
Kind of just a big game of guess and check here.
Yeah, it's kind of with enough time and doing enough of them, you kind of get a pretty good eye for about what you'll need.
So if you had a life where you didn't do instrument repair, was there another job that you wanted to do?
I'd like to be a clock or a watchmaker. It'd be interesting to me.
Be good with your steady hands, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much that for replacing this type of a flute pad. You can take that off and do this one here.
Okay, I'm gonna give this my best shot now.
Yep.
Well, Larry, thanks for having me today.
Oh, it was fun.
Very fun. I don't know if I'm quite ready to do exactly what you do yet. Give me another 49 years. I'll be there. Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys coming.
Oh, yeah.
I had fun.
Thanks. Me too. My day at Lanham Music went great. I think I really impressed Larry and myself with my repair skills.
You're good. You're hired.
It's obvious how passionate Larry is about his work, and he has a level of expertise that you can't find in many other places. Alongside Larry, all the people that work at Lanham Music love what they do and work really hard to do whatever they can to support their clients' musical endeavors. Although I learned a lot today, I think I'll still be bringing my repairs to Larry instead of fixing them myself. I'm going to need about 40 more years of practice before I attempt that. If you liked this episode of It Takes All Kinds, make sure to like the video and subscribe to KNWT for more student-produced content, and comment below what you think I should try my hand at next. Me! That's me! I'm gonna like and subscribe! I think I'm already subscribed, but I'm gonna do it again!